I'll go right to the flagship.
Yeah.
Florida, the word means, I think it means flowers, right?
I heard what it was, and now I can't. Now I'm gonna have to Google this.
Is it flowers?
I had a brain aneurysm.
I just did too, because I remember
anymore.
we went to St. Augustine. You know, we saw the statue, and I took pictures of it. And you know, we had always called it La Florida because the original maps of Florida called it La Florida. We didn't know there was a meaning behind the word per se. It was just Florida, right? So when it became La Florida, it became more flowery to us. And then we went to St. Augustine, and there was a statue, and it said La Florida, named because land of flowers, or it was something like that.
Yeah.
It jibed with what we had said. You know, we want the name to be flowery. I don't know why, but we did. So La Florida Gold, this was going to be our flagship. This was going to be the one product that we did first, and this was going to be a ruby port cask finished rum. And this was before there were any ruby port cask finished rums out there. But I remembered the tawny port experience at church when I was little, and I felt like I really wanted to see what that could do. I didn't know. I had an idea what ruby port was going to do because I drink ruby port wine, but I don't routinely drink tawny port wine. So we bought some tawny port wine bottles, and we drank a few, and we said, you know what, let's go that route, because we found that tawny port was so interesting. It was nutty, it was buttery, it was unusual. You know, we didn't know where it was going to go. The tawny port ended up being our flagship because this profile, we think, is the one that really captured what we were initially trying to do. Cheers.
Cheers.
One thing I'll say, when it's warm, it tastes completely different too.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some like spiciness to it.
Banana, more vanilla. But I also feel like if there is going to be one that's smoother, this is, for me, it.
The smoothest one,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah.
what I was gonna say too.